Hello there. Good morning. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 11 of balance. And I've moved. I've moved from there in the windows to here. So let's see how this feels. One of my wonderful yogis yesterday was talking to me and we were talking about balance. And then she said she heard a podcast. And on the podcast, there's this tribe, I'm going to say in South Africa, that consider that balance is a sense. And then I remember that we talk about a sense of balance. And then as I moved this morning, I started to wonder, could I sense balance in my body? And it's really interesting. I wonder, can you? For me, it has a certain particular feeling to it as soon as I'm off center and stabilizing. So let's go find out and see if you can feel balance. So come, rest into your child's pose. Come. So you're resting into your child's pose. Your knees are bent and your arms are long and out in front of you. Your head is down and you have that sense of really dropping down into your body, settling into the weight of you. I'd say you could probably hear Yosef's cello now more. He's just behind this wall here. So maybe you'll hear him. Breathing down into your belly. Deepening into your belly. Nice. And then come all the way forward and just round your back and arch your back. Round your back. Arch your back. So now we're moving the spine. We're allowing the lower back to drop and the lower back and rib cage to rise. And just feel that. And then look over your right shoulder. Again, we're allowing the rib cage to move. Our rib cage is moving away from us. When I look to the right, my rib cage moves to the left. I really get a sense of that. Nice. So now you're going to hold your rib cage steady. And to do that, I draw my navel a little bit towards my spine. I engage into my hands, engage into the floor. I have a sense of contact with the floor. And then stretch your right leg long behind you. And keep your spine steady. Draw your knee up towards your chest. There's some movement in your body, but I'm trying not to move it. And now as you move, is there an extra feeling in your body that we will start to call balance? For me, this is kind of slightly shaky feeling that I'm calling balance in my body. Nice, other side. Pause for a moment in the middle. For me, that shaky feeling is gone. And then try the other side. Left knee. Yeah, it has a different spatial sense in my body. I feel this different. How do you feel it different? Nice. Shoulder shrug, squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Again, squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Nice. Come to neutral. Bring your right knee up to your right elbow. And then swing your right foot around the corner. And right now we're balancing again. How do you feel that in your body? How do you sense this in your body? What's an extra bit of a layer of sensation that's telling you about balance? Knee to the floor, other side. Well, pause for a moment. And then other side. Left elbow up. Swing it around the corner. Foot up. Foot up, foot. One more time. Up, and foot. Nice. From here, bring your bum back towards your heels, and then bring your yes, no, don't do that. So come down onto your elbows so that your forearms are where your hands were, and interlock your hands. And as we tilt backwards, you're going to lift your hands up and lean a little bit more into your armpits. So if you have anything going on with your shoulders, go really slowly. I want to walk my elbows a little bit further forward. And lean back again. So just rock in and out. So you're not causing pain. Nothing you should be doing should be causing pain. You should be examining or checking out a range of motion. So I'm resting on my elbows. I'm rocking forwards and backwards. Listen to your shoulders. Don't cause pain. And if your shoulder's tight, then respect the fact that it's tight and don't move as much rather than force it more. We do strange things when we feel things are tight. We just apply more pressure, which isn't actually the way forward. You just feel that you're rocking in and out, you're checking out how your shoulders are. Bring your hands to the floor, and they're quite far forward this time, and then do the same thing. So lean back and then come forward. You can lean into your hips if you wish. Lean back, listen to your shoulders, lean forward. One last time. Lean back and lean forward. Nice. Step back to the back of your mat. Okay, and those of you who've been in classes with me for years know that I love crawling. So we're going to walk towards the front of the mat. So using your hands and your feet, walk towards the front of your mat and then walk back. How do you organize yourself? How do you manage this? Do you step 1 foot, 1 hand at a time? Just keep walking forward and backwards. Do you lean your bum really far to the side? Is it really hard or is it okay? One more time to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Those of you who've been with me for a while know I'll probably end up in bunny hops in the next few days after starting crawling. So you're standing at the front of your mat, and last week we worked with having a toe on the floor and balancing with that. So we're going to try sun salutation with a toe on the floor. If you find sun salutations just as they are challenging, then don't do this. Just do the normal sun salutation. So don't include the toe up. If you find that you have a really strong lower back and feel like a challenge, you can lift your foot completely off the floor. So I'm going to instruct with your toe on the floor. You decide what you need. But it's really, really strong if you lift your foot off the floor. So toes on the floor, right toes on the floor. Reach your arms wide, look up, and lengthen up. Nice. Cool. Slowly coming down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest and look forward. Hands to the floor. Stretch your right foot back. Crescent lunge. Rise. Reaching up. Looking up. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back, sorry. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. From here, stretch your arms out long. And so my arms are long and they're resting on the floor. And then lift your right hand, left leg together. And the left arm and the right leg push into the floor. And then down. And then other side, lift the left arm, right leg. And whatever's on the floor pushes down. So I'm balancing the lift with a push. So feel that. There's a lift and there's a deep push. So focus more on the push than the lift. Feel the ground as you push and notice that you're balancing as you do it. You're balancing the left and the right, the top and the bottom, the front and the back. Just feel that. Push deeply. Focus on the push. There's a moment when my leg begins to descend that I can feel is really wobbly in my balance. So now I'm slowing down that moment so that I'm Noticing, how do I balance as my leg descends? Whereas leg rising feels no problem. Descending feels wobbly. So notice in you, where is the wobble? One more time each side. Nice. Bring your elbows to the floor. Push back. Hands to the floor. Push back. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So come up onto the left toes. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Notice what's happening in your body because your heel is off the floor. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest. Look forward. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Lengthen into that back leg, easing into it. From here, crescent lunge. So rising up, reach up through your hands. Reach up and look up. Nice, cool. Lower your hands down. Step back with your right foot. Drop your knees to the floor. Lower your belly all the way down. So from here, stretch again out through your arms. And then rise with your opposite hand and leg. And push deeply as you rise. What tells you that you're right near the end of your range? Just feel that rising. Rising. Nice. Bend your elbows. Push back. And just come to rest on your hands and knees. From here, turn your 2 feet so they're wide and that your knees are still in the middle. And then step your right leg long and bring your right hand to your hip. Pause there. Breathe into your belly. Nice. So just bring your right fingertips to the floor in front of you. And then you're going to draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. And then bring your right foot behind you. Right knee, right shoulder. And then behind you. If you feel like you can maintain your balance with your hand on your hip, then do that. Right knee forward. Right foot back. What in your body is telling you that you're balancing right now? Feel it. Right knee forward. Right leg back. You can swing your leg if you have space. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. So for me, it's a really wonderful feeling, this kind of slightly wobbly, shaky feeling that I'm feeling. It feels like very alive, and I feel engaged in my nervous system as I balance. It's very exciting. Bring your hands to the floor, other side. So feet are wide, knees in the middle. Bring your left foot long and bring your left hand to your hip. And then bring your left fingertips to the floor and draw your left knee up towards your shoulder and then your left foot behind you. Left knee towards your shoulder, left knee behind you. If you feel like you can balance with your hand on your hip, then do left knee forward, left foot back. Forward, back. Maybe you swing your legs straight. Feel the aliveness as you balance. It seems there's books about the sense of balance. I'm going to go off and research. So exciting. Swinging, feeling, sensing. Nice. Bring both hands to the floor. Lift up through your knees, pull backwards, and then walk forward to the front of your mat. Slowly rising up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Hands come to rest in front of your heart. Nice. So bring your hands down and step back into your downward dog and then down into your cat. And then bring your left knee forward to your hands. Knee. And then sit yourself down into zigzag. So zigzag is where my left knee is bent and my right knee is bent. Nice. And already we're balancing here. So if I was to let myself go, I would lean over towards the left. But I'm rising up and resisting gravity. And so I'm really squeezing the right side and lengthening the left. Nice. So sit up taller and feel how the left side has to really work at lengthening. And the right side is squeezing the whole time. Get taller. Feel like your legs engage into the floor. You're rising up. Nice. So this back leg, the right leg, we're going to lean towards the left and lift it off the floor. So we're balancing. And then we're going to swing that right leg forward and let it land. The foot lands on the floor in front of us. Okay. And then lift your foot. Again, I'm balancing. And then swing your leg back. Bring it forward. Let your torso counterweight what's happening with your leg. Bring your foot back. Forward. And you can turn it into motorbike, so you can begin to lengthen that right leg. And bring it forward. Lengthen that right leg. You can come into country dancing with your arms. That'll really accentuate the balance through the upper torso. Really exaggerate how you balance through your arms and your legs. Nice. Next time that your right foot comes forward, let it land. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand. Bring your right hand way back behind you and turn and look around the corner. Breathe into your belly. Wiggle your eyebrow. Lengthen the breath. Sink into your hips. Deepen your breath down into your belly. How nice. Even here, I feel I'm balancing. I feel that feeling of something tentative in my nervous system seeking equilibrium. There's like a fulcrum or a scales or a something. It's interesting. How do you feel it? Nice. Come all the way forward. Bring your right knee back. Bring your left knee back. Other side. So bring your right knee forward between your hands. Sit your bum down into zigzag and then rise through the torso. So as you rise through the torso, your right knee is forward. Right knee is forward, yes. Your left knee is back. You're just sitting up taller. Feel that the right side is lengthening and the left side is shortening. Even taller. Rise. Nice. And then lean a bit towards the right and lift the left foot off the floor and then swing it forward. Let it land. Let your bum land. It's like boom on the floor. And then swing your leg back and then just begin to swing. Foot comes forward, bum lands on the floor. Foot glides back. I'm only on the right buttock. Foot comes forward. I try and bring two buttocks to the floor. And then back only on the right. Bums on the floor. Back. Maybe you turn it into motorbike, that you're swinging a straighter leg and you're having to counterbalance that by doing country dancing. So country dancing, you're in two hitchhikers, so your thumbs are in the air and your elbows are moving to counterbalance the weight in the torso and your legs. Love it. Oh, great. One more time. And swing your leg forward. Let your bum land. Twist towards the left. Sitting tall, lengthening. Feel through your body. Get taller. Rise through the spine. Deepen into your breath. Nice. Release. Just come into soles of your feet together, knees apart, or legs out straight as you wish. Sit up tall and just breathe into your belly, holding on to either putting your hands on your thighs or holding on to your ankles. And then bring your hands to your heart And turn your eyes to the right without moving your head. Breathe into the right side. And then turn your eyes to the left without moving your head. Breathe into the left side. Eyes to center. Just think of something you're grateful for. Feel it in your heart, a sense of gratitude. Nice, guys. So come land on the floor, lie down, rest on the floor, and just take the 2 minutes it takes for the music to stop. Just pause, rest, lie on the floor. And I'll see you all tomorrow, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So be well. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Sense of balance. I'll go off and I'll go research that. It sounds cool. So great. Thank you again for joining me. Great. Slán. So great. Any information you'd like to know more about Northern? Classes, courses, clinics, trainings, honey. Josef's doing a Wim Hof day. He just trained, I was saying last month that he just trained as a Wim Hof instructor. He's been training for years, but there was a delay in the training, obviously. And so he's just back from Poland. He spent 4 days jumping into icy cold rivers with a load of other people. And so the end of October, we have a Wim Hof day, which will be cold plunges, loads of breathing and movement. So yeah, it should be really looking forward to it. Fundamentals, Wim Hof fundamentals. If you want to know any information about that, contact us. So great. I hope you have a glorious day and that, yeah, the sun shining wherever you are. And if it isn't, then that's also okay. Okay, slán, Ciara.